Hi Soul Risers, welcome back. This is Somya and welcome to my channel Soul Risers. So last time I spoke about the importance of having a solid foundation, not just for yourself but also for your partner, and co-creating this solid foundation together. And what does this solid foundation consist of? Values, vision, and intention. And today I'll be talking about a very useful exercise that you could do with yourself, and also if you find yourself in a relationship that you want to make stronger, that you want to enhance, then this is something that you can actually do with your partner. So today I'll be talking about this amazing activity that when you set aside some time to do it, it will really enhance the way you can establish something healthy and consistent between each other. And so let's get started. So one of the things that are important and often people forget in healthy romantic relationships is that, first of all, especially in couples that have become, have been dating for a long time and they've become sort of, their relationship has become old, it's important to know that to keep your relationship alive, to keep anything exciting and alive, you have to constantly engage in activities that are novel in nature, or even activities that sort of keep up that feeling of unity, that feeling of collective creation. And so today there's an activity that you can do together. And firstly, I recommend couples, if you are in a relationship, to go out and go on dates at least once a month, a big date, or at least once a week, so you have time to just set aside some romantic time and talk to each other about the various responsibilities and commitments that it takes to be together, to maybe take care of your family or whatnot. There's so much to talk about. If you're relatively new in a relationship, then what you can do is perhaps by yourself think of the solid foundation, and then propose that to your future partner when you indeed end up finding something real and meaningful with someone. And so part of what it entails is, let's say you go out on dates. That's the first thing. It's very important to do that. The second thing is, if you have any conflicts, try to resolve them outside of your home, maybe in a neutral space where the memory or the energy doesn't stay in a way that you end up going back to that place and rejuvenating those memories that may or may not be that good. So in other words, if you ever want to fight with your partner or have an issue and you want to resolve it, it's best to do it in a place that's sort of a neutral zone, not really inside a home, although you can use your home, but it's just good to leave the energy outside. So maybe find a space or a place outside that's private enough that affords that type of a conversation. So while you have this conversation, and let's say you're at a point in time where you sort of feel like you want to gain a more sturdy and solid rooting with your partner, that's the time when it's important to be able to do this exercise. So this exercise, I call it the solid foundation compass. And what is the solid foundation compass? So on a piece of paper, what you can do is create 3 columns. And those 3 columns, on the top, you can write values, vision, and intention. And first, you both can individually do that, complete that chart, like what are each of your values, what is each of your vision, and what are each of your intentions for yourself, which is on the top box, and then for your partner, which is on the bottom. Okay, so having 3 columns, and the top will be for you and the bottom will be for what you feel for each other. And so when you meet, let's say on a date, or when you meet for that once a month, let's say town hall meeting of resolving conflicts or solutions outside of the home, you can bring up the sheet and say, I have filled this up I would love to see what you have filled and share it together. And then you can understand where your partner stands and where you stand in terms of your values, vision, and intention. And then you can collectively see what is similar between you two, what is different, and where you can find that alignment. And wherever there is places of disagreement, you can see what you sort of feel. You can agree to disagree, and you can agree to agree, and you can move forward with that. And so what happens is this exercise is very good and healthy to be done at the beginning of a relationship versus like at the end. However, it's also good, I didn't mean at the end, but I meant in the beginning. But it's also good to do it, like whenever you feel you need to strengthen that core. And so what happens is when you do this activity, you not only get to know your perspective, your partner's perspective, but you also collectively get to share each other's perspectives and give each other a chance to maybe form something together that will excite you, not just about yourselves, each other, but both of you, or whatever relationship you're in, together in a collective manner. And so all this activity, the goal of this activity is to bring you both together in unity and in a sort of more meaningful manner, giving you resources that help you discuss things that bring more meaning and depth to your dynamic. So remember, values, vision, and intention. When these three are crystal clear in your dynamic, then the relationship stays healthy and clear and positive. And so with this, I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this week's series on exploring the psychology of romantic relationships. Next week, we're going to talk about a lot of more interesting things. And stay tuned. I have a lot more exciting things coming up, and I am looking forward to sharing them with you all. Until then, please do subscribe to my channel and leave any comments or questions you have in the comments box below, and keep in touch. All the best, soul risers. Bye.